Ah, no, we're back to this music now. And I was enjoying not hearing the AOA theme. Vadmon, why did you have to take away the music with you? Why did you have to do it? Why? That's the true evil right there. He stole the music. Anywho, time for auction? And I think I'm supposed to go back to... I don't think I'm supposed to go back to Amaterasu from this. Or am I? Oh wait, not. I think I remember how the last auction goes. It's pretty funny to be honest. The last auction. Not as he did it was Oinkmon, and I followed the footnote of after you visit the headquarters. It's gonna be funny. The auction is held, but they're all Oinkmons. Oink 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 oink. Oink 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 oink. Oink 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 oink. Oink oink oink. Oink 30,000 bits. Oink oink 31,000 bits. Oink oink 31,500 bits. Oink oink 31,900 bits. 32,000 bits. Yeah. Alright then. 32,000 bits. Oink 32,000 bits. What an oink oink 32,000 bits? Oink 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 oink. Oink 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 32,000 bits. Oink 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 oink. A lot of more oink noises. Yeah. Oink oink. Okay, I got 3 cool items, so let's see what it does. I forgot that they actually had the player follow it to oink oink. It's not what the actual name of the item is, though. The actual item is a brave armor. That's what you get from this auction. That's the true item, a brave armor, not an oink oink. I'm gonna just check with my... Okay, so yeah, I was correct. I have to go back to Amaterasu City. So my suspicion was correct. I'm supposed to go all the way back to Amaterasu. I for Punchimo that is not bothered by the fact that everyone's an Oinkmon. No, I I said no. Oh, okay. The game is just weird. I find it hilarious that Punchamon is just unfazed by the fact that all of his customers are suddenly Oinkmon. I don't know which one is Jack. Where are you, Jack? Well, it's fair, but he doesn't can't tell which one is his tamer Jack, because in this instance they literally do all look the same. Because they all are tubular shaped with a fan on their rear end and beige colored. The only Oinkmon that is different is Perch, whilst every other Oinkmon looks the same. I'm not sure why Kurt is the only one to look different. What makes Kurt so special to make his Oinkmon purple color compared to everyone else with beige pink color? It's weird. Anywho, back into this hole that I was just in. Where did I place this map? Oh, dang it. Hello, Flygon. I'm just now trying to find my map that I just put away. Because I was foolish enough to think I didn't need to go back into Amaterasu, so I put it away. I was a fool. A foolish fool with a fool's... There we go. I didn't have to do the whole Francisca monologue from the Ace Attorney games. Which I'm surprised, now that I mention it, I'm surprised that the Ace Attorney anime cut it out. Considering it's the most iconic art from Francisca in the second game, I'm surprised they didn't include it in the anime. That they didn't include her foolish fool with a foolish dream, living on a fool something something. I just know she says a lot of fool and foolish. I know there's a gif about it in the internet. But how are you, Flygon? Wait, a person makes possible typing 50 plus names into send an uh, email with a Discord invite from a class. Okay, so you're gonna have a class thing on Discord? That's pretty neat. At least I would think so. If I understand it correctly, that since you sent the invites through Discord, that... Ah, okay, then I get it. Then I understand. I wish my class was that smart when I went to school that to use Discord. Instead, they were all about let's use Facebook instead. When I studied last. Yeah, that makes sense with the Canvas thing. Still, still wish my class would be smart enough to, well, use a different application than Facebook as the main application for group communication. Solely because not a lot of people use Facebook nowadays. That's the only reason. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more common to find someone using Discord compared to Facebook. If the main goal is just, well, communicating and not anything else. Anywho, now back into Materasu. You did miss a funny auction though, Flygon, by showing up now, because the last auction has all the attendees be Oinkmons, and then the player himself calls the item an Oink Oink. What was it? A Oink Oink. Just because the Oinkmon just say Oink. Uh, hey, Kale. That somehow has very convenient plot armor. Yuki, thank heavens you're alright. Oink, oink, oink. Kale, what happened? Why have they all turned into Oinkmon except you? It's Venmon, they did this, and they think I'm the ringmaster, so therefore I'm safe. What? What did you say? A lot of Venmon came out of Amaterasu's administration center. Then they launched beams and turned everyone into Oinkmon, except me, because I look like the ringleader. But wait, Venmon doesn't have that kind of power. Have they reprogrammed? I don't know. But I hid with the others in the basement. But I was the only one who wasn't changed. Yeah. How though? That doesn't explain anything. You said hide in the basement with everyone else. That would make one think that everyone that was hiding in the basement was safe. But if everyone else except her is the safe one from the basement, then it must be what I'm trying to explain, that somehow the Venmon saying Kale is the ringleader. That's the only explanation as to why she didn't get turned into an Oinkmon. When literally everyone else in a hiding place was turned into an Oinkmon. Teddy and Lisa were all turned to Oinkmon. Then everyone else, except Kale. Yeah, Teddy, Lisa, and the others are Oinkmon now. What is going on? And where did the Venmon go? They all went straight to the master room. Then there's some secret in the master room. Well, let's go. Kale, you go hide somewhere safe. She doesn't need to hide though. She clearly has plot armor. What? But Yuki. I'm the only one who can fight against them in this world. Don't worry, just leave it to me. Alright, I'll believe in you, Yuki. But I'll kick your butt if you lose. Alright, then I'm off. Or is that literally the only reason she's safe? Be careful, Yuki. Oink, oink, oink. But the AOA isn't defeated yet. I wonder what's happening in the real world. Street corner. Sounds very desolate. Oh no, the Venmon are unleashed. Oh no! Oi, oi. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we're better off staying in the digital world. I mean, everyone in the human world are Oinkmon too. So why would you want to go to the human world? Because there's an Oinkmon there and an Oinkmon here. At least here there are Digimon, so I don't know, I feel like maybe we shouldn't leave the digital world? Well, we just have to go to the west sector and there are wild lady Devimons right there, so you know, it's not like we'll be out of options to, I don't know, try to make a new human Digimon hybrid to repopulate the world. There are Lady Devimons out there. Or Arikanimon if one is into that. And literally all of your partner Digimons can become an Angelwoman as well. Or Rosemon. So yeah, just saying. We don't have to go to the human world where everyone's an Oinkmon. Yes, but no, did he get turned to Oinkmon too? Like the AOA boss? Because he was in the prison last. Oh, even he got turned to Oinkmon. Well, serves him right, to be honest. I mean, he turned everyone else into Oinkmon, so him getting turned into Oinkmon himself kind of serves him right, to be honest. He's like the only guy we can get to keep being Oinkmon. Everyone else, they can be turned back to normal, but he can stay an Oinkmon. Alright, time to talk to four little piggies that all just speak the same language. Oink. Lisa and Teddy. They both basically say the same oink noises. And then Nick and Keith with oink and oink. Teddy? What? Lisa, Nick, and Keith as well? Why are you surprised? Kale literally said everyone else. Kale meant it in a literal sense that she's the only one not a freaking Oinkmon. Yes, very passionate Oink speech, Teddy. Very passionate. If only I could understand a single word. Because no one had been working on an Oinkmon translation machine during all this time. I mean, someone could have been working on a translation machine when Kurt was on Oinkmon. I mean, I could have seen someone had time to do that, like Teddy. Like he could have had time to make a translation machine for Kurt so that it can then be used if or when everyone else gets turned to Oinkmon. Teddy, I have no idea what you're saying. Just wait here with Lisa and the others. I'll do something about this. Okay, I'm gonna go. Just wait here. Lots of oinks. More oinks. Railway headquarters. Huh? There's no one here. What? What? I am Lord Megadeth, the destroyer of both the real world and the digital world, and the being who shall be God in the new world after all is destroyed. Now come to me, the strongest tamer. I wait for your arrival at the military satellite Gunslinger. What? Gunslinger? Yes, I will show you the magnificent, glorious figure floating in space. Ah, yes, because every human is programmed to be able to breathe in air, or sorry, breathe in space. Yes, we all are foolish to build rockets to go to space and spacesuits. We all can just naturally breathe in space. My real goal was to obtain Gunslinger. The Juggernaut was only a decoy. The Airways Operation Sigma is entering its final stages. Final stages? What are you doing? We will launch the digitized wave from the Ragnarok cannon on Gunslinger and turn all life forms on Earth into Oinkmon. What? I won't let them do that. Then come to Gunslinger and defeat me. There is nothing to fear. Go through the warp gate and you will be at Gunslinger. That time that wasn't a word. That time it literally said Gunslinger. What the heck, translators? It's called Gunslinger, not Gunslinger. What the heck, man? You have one job to do, script writers. Your one job is to write the script and then, you know, check for spelling. Come on, man. Let's have our final battle with the fate of all of mankind on the balance. Alright, Lord Megadeth, here I come. I'm going to defeat you. Of course, I'm allowed to do any preparations I want to before actually entering the teleporter. Which I will. And by preparations, it is swapping out the Digivolutions on my partners. I am no longer going to have my Otismon equipped on Venom. Only because I am pretty sure none of the bosses can be affected by Soul Snatcher or Confusion Gas, so they are literally pointless. Like, they're pointless skills to have. I might as well take a different Digimon with other skills instead to carry on to Beelzemon. Yeah, there's one other dude that somehow. Oh no, he's actually an Oinkmon this time. Originally, he wasn't an Oinkmon, this professor, because he was in the bathroom when everyone else got turned to Oinkmon. I guess this time he got turned to Oinkmon. Poor professor. He avoided being an Oinkmon once, only to be turned to Oinkmon the second time it happened. Poor guy. First. Yeah, still only Dark Elemental. In terms of skills, well, Growlmon is like the only one that has anything worthwhile. Yeah. Yeah, well, Growlmon's the one that has techniques worth passing, that's worth having. So I'll just walk on with War Growl. Kotemon. Yeah, you're fine with the Pyramid Powder mode, Omnimon. You don't need anyone else. Agumon. The Aboromon, Grunk. Wait, why are you equipped to Grunquagamon, not the Aboromon? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I have all the skills I want for Grunquagamon. Yeah, I can keep War Greymon on you. Okay, yeah. Literally only have to swap out Renamons. Need to change out who is the set Digivolution for Agumon, because he has the wrong one equipped. He's not supposed to have Grunquagamon equipped. He's supposed to have the Aboromon equipped. So let's look at my items. Mainly healing items. Like, do I have enough healing items? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, 12 life disc, 37 life plug. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So all I have to do is just go to Ramon, save the game in case anything happens, because, well, the game is still dumb enough that if you get a game over, you restart to your last save file. So I don't think I'm gonna lose to the final boss, but who knows? That's all I'll say to that. But I know the final boss can be annoying. You guys will, well, probably within an hour and a half, I think, be able to find out in what way the final boss is annoying. Yeah, let's do this. End game time. Time to be in space. Because it can't be a JRPG unless you fight a god or you are in space. Maybe not JRPG, maybe it's just video games in general. Final bosses have to be either A, be God, or B, be in space. And Digimon World 3, they went with B, space. Because I'm very certain a lot of the Sonic games take place either at or around space for the final boss fight. And I know games like Persona, they like having like a god being the final boss. I believe Final Fantasy probably does the same thing, with the final boss being a godlike being. Uh, okay, let's go on ahead. Was that dialogue really necessary, game? Gunslinger time. You know what I was gonna say? Right, Pokemon, they do their own thing. I mean, you find legendary Pokemons, that's basically God, so eh, not too far off then. Pokemon still manage to fall into the conform with what the final boss is. And hey, look, more Black Metal Seedramon. We thought we only would see you in the fight against the AOA leader or chief officer. I guess you're just in space? Oh, well, fitting that you know God Bombard, because, you know, we're in space and we're about to enter the final battle, so fitting that you have an attack called God Bombard. Which, by the way, is still one of the coolest freaking attack names out there for a video game. God Bombard. Green teleporter? Okay. To be honest, I don't remember how you're supposed to go in here. Just FYI, so if I am a little lost, that's why. Because I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done the final boss of Digimon World 3. Because I've played Digimon World 3 a lot, but it's been a while since I've done specifically Gunslinger. Since you only do Gunslinger once, so... Okay, never mind. Don't touch blue. Blue always leads to red. So never mind. I should just touch all the green teleporters. Because that's the second blue in a row that led me all the way to red. So, green it is. So much spinning. Hello. What's all this? This panel is alive. This should get rid of the block. Hmm? Did the block go away now?